When you wake up in the morning, what do you think about? What's the first thing that enters your mind when you open your eyes and realize you've been gifted with another day of life? You see, every single day we are given a choice. We are a choice to look at the challenges we face, the obstacles ahead, and the unknowns that lie in the future, or we can choose to see the possibilities, the opportunities, and the power within us to rise above it all. A winner's mentality isn't born overnight. It's not something that magically appears because you want it or wish for it. It's something that's developed over time, shaped by the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you speak, and the way you show up in the world. It's the way you respond to life when it knocks you down, and the way you find the strength to stand up again, even when the world feels like it's against you. It starts with the understanding that your mindset shapes your reality. The way you think about yourself, the way you believe in your own power, and the way you hold yourself accountable for your actions determines the trajectory of your life. If you've ever felt defeated, if you've ever wondered if you're enough, I want to remind you of one simple truth: you are more than enough. You were born with the potential to succeed, to create, to inspire, and to lead your own life with purpose. Your mindset shapes your reality. The way you think about yourself, the world around you, and the possibilities available to you has a direct impact on what you experience and how you navigate life. It's easy to get caught up in the challenges and obstacles that seem to stand in the way of your success. We all have moments when doubt creeps in, when the world feels too heavy to bear, and when it seems like nothing is going the way you want. But I want to remind you that your mindset, your inner thoughts, and the beliefs you hold about yourself can either propel you forward or keep you stuck in the same place. Think about it for a moment. How do you view the challenges in your life? Do you see them as barriers, as insurmountable problems that will never be overcome? Or do you look at them as opportunities for growth, moments that are meant to teach you something, to push you beyond your comfort zone, to help you evolve into the person you were always meant to be? The way you perceive your circumstances will influence how you respond to them. When you choose to see challenges as growth opportunities, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities that you might otherwise overlook. The power is in the perspective. Your mindset also determines your sense of self-worth. Do you see yourself as deserving of success, love, and happiness, or do you believe that those things are for others but not for you? The way you think about your own value shapes the way others perceive you, and it also determines how you show up in the world. If you have a mindset of scarcity, constantly telling yourself that you're not enough, that you don't deserve what you want, then you'll attract those same limitations into your life. But when you adopt an abundance mindset, believing that you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer, you begin to attract abundance. You begin to believe in your own potential, and others will believe in it too. It's not just about what you think, it's also about how you speak to yourself. The words you say to yourself in private and in public are incredibly powerful. They shape your perception of who you are and what you're capable of achieving. How many times have you caught yourself thinking or saying something negative like, "I'll never be able to do this," or "I'm not good enough," or "I'm not smart enough"? These words hold so much weight. The more you repeat these limiting beliefs, the more they become ingrained in your mind, and the more they dictate your actions. If you want to shift your reality, you must start by shifting your inner dialogue. Speak to yourself with the same kindness, encouragement, and belief that you would offer to a loved one who is struggling. Remind yourself that you are capable of more than you think, that setbacks are only temporary, and that success is not just possible, it's inevitable when you commit to the journey. One of the most powerful aspects of mindset is the way it shapes your actions. If you truly believe that you can achieve something, you will take the necessary steps to make it happen. If you believe that success is within your reach, you will act with confidence and determination no matter what the world throws at you. But if you doubt your ability, if you're constantly questioning whether you're good enough or capable enough, then your actions will reflect that uncertainty. You will procrastinate, hold back, and find reasons not to take action, even though deep down you know what you need to do. Your mindset determines whether you take inspired action or remain stuck in inaction. The more you feed your mind with thoughts of possibility and belief in your potential, the more you will find the courage to take those crucial first steps. Success is not just about what you do, it's about who you are while you do it. The mindset you carry with you each day will influence the way you show up in your relationships, in your career, and in every area of your life. If you have a mindset of gratitude, for example, you will find opportunities to be grateful in every situation, even the difficult ones. You will be able to see the silver lining in every challenge and approach each day with a sense of appreciation for what you have, rather than focusing on what's missing. A mindset of gratitude opens the door to joy, peace, and fulfillment because it trains your mind to focus on the positive instead of the negative. On the other hand, a mindset of scarcity keeps you trapped in a cycle of lack and fear. It keeps you focused on what you don't have, what you haven't achieved, and what you're afraid of losing. This mindset of lack is toxic and self-sabotaging because it prevents you from seeing the opportunities right in front of you. When you believe that there is not enough to go around, you become afraid of taking risks, afraid of failing, and afraid of stepping into your power. A mindset of scarcity keeps you stuck in your comfort zone, afraid to make a move for fear of losing what little you have. But when you shift your mindset to one of abundance and possibility, you free yourself from these fears. You begin to take risks, trust in yourself, and embrace the unknown, knowing that the universe will always provide what you need when you need it. Your mindset also influences your relationships. If you have a mindset of kindness, compassion, and understanding, you will attract people who reflect those same qualities. If you are constantly negative, critical, and judgmental, you will attract people who mirror those traits. The way you think about yourself and others will shape the way you interact with those around you. When you approach relationships with a mindset of love and respect, you create an environment where positivity can flourish, where collaboration is encouraged, and where everyone feels valued. But when you approach relationships with a mindset of fear, control, or distrust, you create tension, conflict, and disconnection. Your mindset doesn't just shape your reality, it shapes the reality of everyone you interact with. Another important aspect of mindset is the ability to see the big picture. When things aren't going well, it's easy to get caught up in the moment, to feel overwhelmed, and to focus on the small problems in front of you. But a winner's mindset is one that can step back, see beyond the immediate struggle, and understand that everything happens for a reason. There's a bigger picture at play, and sometimes setbacks, disappointments, and failures are just stepping stones to greater success. The ability to zoom out and see the bigger picture helps you maintain perspective and stay focused on your long-term goals, even when the going gets tough. At the end of the day, your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It's the filter that determines how you respond to life's ups and downs, how you approach your dreams, and how you show up for yourself and others. You have the power to change your mindset at any time. The first step is awareness, becoming aware of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your self-talk. Once you're aware, you can choose to shift your mindset in a direction that serves your highest good, that aligns with your goals, and that helps you become the person you were always meant to be. The world is full of infinite possibilities, and when you open your mind to them, you begin to see the world not as a place of limitations, but as a place of endless opportunities waiting for you to claim them. Resilience is the key to overcoming setbacks. Life is full of ups and downs, moments of triumph and moments of challenge. Sometimes it feels like the world is conspiring against you, like every step you take is met with resistance, and the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. But here's the truth: setbacks are not the end of your journey, they are part of it. They are not meant to define you, but to refine you. The ability to bounce back from adversity, to face challenges head on and keep moving forward, is what sets the winners apart from the rest. It is resilience that allows you to keep going when everything inside you wants to quit. When you face a setback, whether it's personal, professional, or emotional, the first thing that happens is often a moment of shock, disbelief, or frustration. You might ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Or why does it feel like everything is falling apart? These are natural responses, but they don't have to be the end of the story. What matters most is how you respond to the setback, how you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Resilience is the ability to adapt, to bounce back, and to continue moving forward despite the challenges that are thrown your way. It's about refusing to be defeated, no matter how difficult the journey may be. The truth is, setbacks can often be the greatest teachers in our lives. They teach us about our own strength, our own capacity for growth, and our ability to rise above adversity. Every time you face a setback, you learn something new about yourself, about your ability to persevere, to adapt, and to find creative solutions. Setbacks force you to tap into resources you didn't even know you had, and they help you develop the resilience you need to tackle even bigger challenges in the future. While setbacks may feel painful in the moment, they often pave the way for greater growth, new opportunities, and deeper wisdom. A key element of resilience is mindset. Your attitude and perspective play a crucial role in determining how you respond to setbacks. If you view challenges as roadblocks or signs that you're not meant to succeed, you will likely feel defeated, discouraged, and ready to give up. But if you view challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become stronger, you will approach them with a sense of curiosity and determination. Resilience doesn't come from avoiding difficulties or pretending they don't exist. It comes from facing them head-on with the belief that you have the power to overcome them. One of the most important things to remember about resilience is that it doesn't mean you won't experience pain, disappointment, or frustration. Being resilient doesn't mean you never feel down or discouraged. It means that you are able to acknowledge the emotions that come with setbacks, but not allow them to define you or control your actions. It means that you have the emotional strength to experience those feelings, process them, and then move forward. Resilience is about emotional flexibility, the ability to move through the ups and downs of life without being stuck in any one moment. It's about giving yourself permission to feel what you're feeling without letting those feelings paralyze you or prevent you from moving forward. Another critical aspect of resilience is the ability to ask for help when you need it. Too often, people think that being resilient means doing everything on your own, facing every challenge without support. But resilience doesn't mean you have to be strong all the time or handle everything by yourself. In fact, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. No one can do it all alone, and when you lean on others, you tap into a network of support, wisdom, and strength that can help you navigate even the toughest times. Resilience is not about being invincible. It's about knowing when to ask for help, when to reach out for support, and when to allow others to help you carry the load. Resilience also requires a sense of purpose. When you have a clear sense of why you are doing something, when you know your why, setbacks become easier to endure. Your purpose serves as a guide, a beacon that helps you stay focused and motivated even when the going gets tough. When you're connected to your purpose, setbacks don't feel like insurmountable obstacles, they feel like temporary detours on the path to something greater. Resilience is driven by purpose. When you have a strong sense of why you're doing something, it gives you the energy, the passion, and the determination to keep going no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Another element of resilience is the ability to practice patience. Often when we face setbacks, we want things to change immediately. We want results, answers, or solutions right now. But true resilience is about understanding that change takes time, that healing and growth are processes, not instant fixes. It's about staying committed to the process, even when things don't seem to be moving as quickly as you would like. Patience is a vital aspect of resilience because it helps you maintain faith in the journey, even when the destination feels far away. It helps you stay focused on your long-term vision, even when the immediate results are not yet visible. Resilience also requires self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things aren't going right. It's easy to beat yourself up over mistakes, failures, or setbacks. But resilience comes from treating yourself with kindness, understanding that you are doing the best you can with what you have at the moment. Self-compassion allows you to accept your imperfections, to forgive yourself for missteps, and to recognize that setbacks do not define your worth or your potential. When you practice self-compassion, you free yourself from the cycle of self-criticism and open the door to healing, growth, and forward movement. In addition to self-compassion, resilience requires a sense of optimism. Optimism doesn't mean you're ignoring the reality of difficult situations or pretending everything is perfect when it's not. It means that you choose to believe in the possibility of a positive outcome, even when the circumstances are challenging. Optimism allows you to look beyond the current struggle and trust that things will get better, that there is a way through the difficulty. When you cultivate optimism, you train your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than limitations. Optimism helps you stay motivated even when things are tough and keeps you moving forward with the belief that something better is on the other side of the struggle. Resilience is also about flexibility. Life is constantly changing, and the ability to adapt to new circumstances is a key component of resilience. Sometimes setbacks force you to change direction, to reconsider your plans, or to pivot in a new direction. Resilience is about being open to change, about being willing to adjust your approach when things don't go as planned. It's about understanding that the path to success is rarely a straight line, and that the ability to bend, to flow with the changes, is what keeps you from breaking. Flexibility in the face of adversity is one of the greatest strengths you can cultivate because it allows you to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles arise. Resilience is not about rigidly sticking to your plans in the face of adversity. It's about adapting and finding new ways to reach your goals, no matter the circumstances. Finally, resilience is about learning from each setback. It's about reflecting on what went wrong, what you can do differently, and how you can grow from the experience. Every setback holds valuable lessons that can help you in the future. Resilience isn't about forgetting the past, it's about learning from it and using those lessons to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. The key to resilience is understanding that each setback is a temporary part of your journey, a stepping stone that leads you closer to your goals. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as a tool for growth and improvement. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. We often hear that life is full of obstacles, and it's easy to think of these obstacles as things we must avoid or conquer in order to reach our goals. But what if I told you that challenges are not just hurdles to jump over? They are the very things that can help you grow into the person you are meant to be. We tend to fear challenges because they often come with discomfort, uncertainty, and difficulty, but it is in those moments of discomfort where true transformation happens. Challenges are the vehicles of change, the moments that stretch us, push us, and ultimately shape us into the best versions of ourselves. When you face a challenge, it's natural to feel fear or resistance. There's an instinctive part of us that wants to retreat, to protect ourselves from the unknown, and to avoid anything that feels difficult or risky. But if you look closely, the most successful people, the most fulfilled individuals, aren't those who've avoided challenges, they are those who have leaned into them, those who have seen obstacles as invitations for growth. It is not the easy moments that shape you, it is the hard, messy, and uncomfortable times. When you are faced with a challenge, you are given an opportunity to rise to the occasion, to tap into your inner strength, and to discover resources you didn't know you had. When you change your perspective on challenges, you begin to see them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, or why can't things just be easier? You begin to ask, what can I learn from this, or how is this challenge helping me grow? Shifting your perspective is a powerful tool because it allows you to look beyond the immediate discomfort and focus on the long-term benefits. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for learning. You might learn something about the world, about other people, or most importantly, about yourself. You will discover strengths you didn't know you had, and you will develop skills that will serve you throughout your life. The growth that comes from challenges isn't always easy to see in the moment. Often we are so focused on the problem at hand that we fail to recognize the lessons embedded in the experience. But if you can take a step back and reflect, you will see how each challenge is molding you. Perhaps it teaches you patience, perseverance, or humility. Maybe it forces you to become more resourceful, to think outside the box, or to find creative solutions. Sometimes challenges will stretch you emotionally and spiritually, allowing you to develop a deeper understanding of your values, your beliefs, and what truly matters to you. In every challenge, there is a hidden gift waiting to be discovered, and that gift is your growth. Embracing challenges means embracing discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you push past the limits of what you think you're capable of and take on something that scares you, that challenges your current way of thinking or living. Growth requires you to stretch yourself beyond what is familiar, to take risks, and to face the unknown. The discomfort that comes with challenges is often the very thing that forces you to expand, to evolve, and to become more than you were before. If everything in your life was easy, you would never have the opportunity to grow. The friction that comes with obstacles is the catalyst for change. But it's important to understand that embracing challenges doesn't mean that you will always succeed immediately. It doesn't mean that you will never fail or make mistakes along the way. Embracing challenges means that you are willing to fail, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. Failure is not something to be feared. It's a natural part of the growth process. Every great success story is filled with failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt. The key is not avoiding failure, but using it as a stepping stone to your success. When you embrace failure as part of the journey, you free yourself from the fear that often holds you back. You realize that each mistake is just another opportunity to learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. One of the most powerful ways challenges help you grow is by teaching you resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after a setback, to persevere through difficulty, and to keep going when things get tough. Life is full of challenges, and it's easy to become discouraged when things aren't going the way you expected. But resilience is built in these moments. When you face a challenge, you can either choose to give up or to keep going. It is in the act of picking yourself up after a fall that resilience is born, and resilience is one of the most important qualities you can develop because it's what allows you to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, strength, and determination. Every challenge you face strengthens your ability to endure, and the more resilient you become, the more equipped you are to handle whatever comes your way. Challenges also teach you the importance of patience. We live in a world that thrives on instant gratification, where we expect things to happen quickly, and when they don't, we often become frustrated or discouraged. But challenges often require patience with the process, with the timing of things, and with yourself. When you embrace challenges, you learn that good things take time. Success, growth, and change don't happen overnight. They happen through consistent effort, persistence, and a willingness to keep going even when it feels like progress is slow. Patience is a skill that will serve you throughout your entire life because it allows you to keep your eyes on the long-term vision rather than getting caught up in the immediate obstacles. Another benefit of embracing challenges is that they force you to develop new skills and abilities. When you are faced with a challenge, you often have to learn something new, whether it's a new way of thinking, a new technique, or a new approach to solving problems. Challenges stretch your capabilities and push you to develop skills that will serve you in the future. You may discover talents you didn't know you had, and you will become more confident in your ability to handle adversity. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to expand your skill set, and as you continue to grow, you become more capable, more adaptable, and more prepared for whatever comes next. The growth you experience from embracing challenges also has a profound impact on your confidence. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, no matter how small the victory may seem, you build confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Confidence comes from experience, and the more you put yourself in situations that test you, the more confident you become. You begin to trust yourself, to believe in your own ability to figure things out, and to know that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding challenges, it comes from facing them head-on and overcoming them. One of the most powerful aspects of embracing challenges is that it helps you become more resilient in your relationships with others. As you face challenges in your own life, you gain empathy and understanding for others who are going through their own struggles. You realize that everyone has their own battles, and the compassion that comes from experiencing your own challenges helps you connect with others on a deeper level. Challenges teach you how to be a better friend, partner, and leader because they allow you to understand the struggles that others face and to support them in their own journeys. Through challenges, you learn to be more patient, understanding, and compassionate, qualities that are essential for building strong, meaningful relationships. At the end of the day, embracing challenges is about seeing the bigger picture. Challenges are not just obstacles to overcome, they are opportunities to grow, to become stronger, and to evolve into the best version of yourself. The obstacles you face today are the building blocks of your future success, and the lessons you learn from overcoming them will stay with you for the rest of your life. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow, knowing that the person you are becoming through these challenges is the person who will ultimately achieve everything you've ever dreamed of. The power of persistence cannot be underestimated. Life is often unpredictable, filled with twists and turns, highs and lows, and moments that test our resolve. There are times when the road ahead seems endless, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and when giving up feels like the easiest option. But it's during these moments, the ones where you feel like quitting, where persistence becomes your most valuable asset. Persistence is the driving force that pushes you to keep moving forward, even when it feels like everything is working against you. It's the refusal to accept defeat, the determination to continue no matter how hard the journey gets. In the face of difficulty, persistence is the quality that keeps you going, even when the finish line seems distant or out of reach. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going smoothly. Success feels within reach, and every step forward feels like progress. But when things don't go according to plan, when setbacks come, and when failure seems inevitable, persistence is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. It's the ability to keep going when you don't feel like it, to keep putting in the effort even when you can't see the results. Persistence is more than just a trait, it's a mindset. It's the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. It's the understanding that every challenge, every setback, and every failure is simply a part of the process. Life doesn't always unfold in the way we expect it to, and things rarely happen on our timeline. But persistence is what keeps you focused on the goal, even when it seems out of reach. It's the unwavering belief that you are capable of achieving your dreams, no matter how long it takes. The path to success is rarely linear. It's filled with detours, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But the people who succeed are the ones who understand that the road to success is paved with persistence. They don't give up when things get tough. Instead, they embrace the struggle, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about continuing despite it. Every setback is a lesson in persistence. It's a test of your will to keep going, no matter how many times you fall. When you face obstacles, it's easy to question your abilities. You might wonder if you're doing the right thing or if you'll ever see the results of your efforts. This is where persistence becomes crucial. When you encounter failure or setbacks, it's important to remember that success isn't a straight line. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. Persistence is the ability to keep going, to adjust your approach, and to keep moving forward. Failure is not the end, it's simply a detour on the way to your destination. And the people who succeed are the ones who continue to push through, even when things don't go as planned. One of the most powerful aspects of persistence is its ability to build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to keep going even when you don't feel like it. When you're persistent, you develop a sense of inner strength that allows you to weather any storm. Persistence teaches you how to stay focused on your goals, even when the world around you feels like it's falling apart. It teaches you how to keep moving forward, step by step, even when you can't see the end in sight. Persistence is what builds the muscle of resilience. It helps you bounce back stronger each time you face a challenge, and it teaches you that every setback is just an opportunity to grow. Persistence also teaches you the power of patience. We live in a world that demands instant results. We want everything now: success, recognition, achievement, but the reality is that true success takes time. Persistence is the art of staying committed to the journey, even when the rewards aren't immediate. It's about understanding that success is a long-term gain, and that the effort you put in today will pay off in the future. Patience is one of the most important virtues you can cultivate because it helps you stay grounded and focused on your goals, even when the process feels slow. Persistence is about doing the work, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about believing in the process and trusting that the results will come, even if it takes longer than you expect. Persistence also requires a willingness to learn and adapt. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to become frustrated or discouraged. But persistence is not about stubbornly sticking to a single course of action when it's clearly not working. It's about being willing to adjust, to try new approaches, and to find alternative solutions. Persistence requires flexibility. You have to be willing to try and fail, to experiment, and to pivot when necessary. It's about being resourceful, about finding new ways to achieve your goals when the old methods no longer work. The people who succeed are the ones who learn from their failures and use those lessons to move forward with more knowledge and experience. Persistence doesn't mean doing the same thing over and over again without thinking. It means staying committed to your goal while being open to new ways of achieving it. Another key aspect of persistence is the importance of self-belief. When you're working toward a goal, there will be times when everything seems uncertain. You might face doubts, fears, or insecurities. These moments can be discouraging, but persistence is rooted in a deep belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. You have to trust that your hard work, your effort, and your determination will pay off, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Self-belief is what fuels persistence. It's the confidence that no matter what happens, you have the strength to keep going. When you believe in yourself, you are able to keep moving forward, even when others doubt you or when the road ahead seems unclear. Persistence is the outward manifestation of your inner belief that you are capable of achieving your goals, no matter the obstacles in your way. There will always be moments in life when you feel like giving up. The challenges may seem too great, the obstacles too numerous, and the journey too long. But it's in these moments when you feel like quitting, that persistence becomes your most valuable asset. It's the thing that helps you push through the tough times, that helps you keep going when the finish line seems far away. Persistence is not about avoiding struggle. It's about embracing it, understanding that the struggle is part of the process, and knowing that the reward will be worth it in the end. The most successful people are not the ones who avoid failure or who have never faced obstacles. They are the ones who have been persistent in the face of adversity. They have faced setbacks, experienced failure, and endured countless challenges, but they have kept going. They have remained focused on their goals, even when the journey was difficult, and they have refused to give up. Persistence is what makes success possible. It is the fuel that drives you forward, even when everything else seems to be working against you. It's the relentless pursuit of your dreams, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many obstacles you encounter along the way. Believe in your own potential. So often we let self-doubt and fear hold us back from stepping into the fullness of who we are. We underestimate our capabilities, thinking we aren't enough or that we don't have what it takes to succeed. But let me tell you, you are more than enough. Every single one of you has a unique and powerful potential waiting to be unleashed. The key to unlocking this potential is to believe in it, to believe in yourself, even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. Too many people get caught up in what others think or in comparisons, and in doing so, they never fully realize their worth. It is vital that you stop looking to the outside world for validation and instead look within. Your belief in yourself will be the foundation on which everything else is built. Self-doubt is a natural part of life, but it is not something you should let define you. It's normal to question your abilities or to wonder if you are on the right path, but it's important to recognize that those moments of doubt are simply a part of the human experience. The challenge isn't in feeling doubt, but in not allowing it to paralyze you. The key is to acknowledge it, face it head on, and move through it. When you believe in your potential, you don't let fear or doubt control your actions. You take the next step. Despite it, you keep going, even when you don't feel completely ready. And you trust that you have everything you need to succeed, even if you don't have all the answers right now. Believing in your potential requires you to be willing to trust in your abilities, even when you cannot see the full picture. You may not always know exactly how everything will unfold, but if you trust in yourself and take consistent action, you will find your way. Success is rarely a straight line. It often involves taking risks, stepping into the unknown, and making mistakes along the way. But when you have belief in your potential, you approach each new challenge with the confidence that you are capable of handling it. You don't see obstacles as signs of failure, you see them as opportunities for growth. When you know your potential is limitless, every setback becomes a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. You understand that each mistake is not a reflection of your worth, but a necessary part of the process. The journey of believing in your potential also involves letting go of limiting beliefs and the negative stories that you've been telling yourself for far too long. So many of us hold on to old beliefs about who we are and what we're capable of. We tell ourselves that we're not smart enough, not talented enough, or not deserving of success. These beliefs are not your truth. They are simply stories that you have accepted as your reality, but they are not the whole picture. It's time to rewrite those stories, to replace the "I can't" with I'm not good enough with "I am more than enough." You are worthy of everything you desire, and your potential is limitless. When you truly embrace this, you begin to break free from the chains of doubt and fear that have been holding you back.